Howdy folks, well I has a package. First one of the new year. I've been waiting for a little while for this, if it is what I think it is. Came from Western Canada Service Depot. Now I'm waiting on two orders. This first that came in, not including an order I made today, which was for some helicopter parts or batteries. Let's see if this is what I think it is. Out to Trusty Leatherman, I finally got that back. I had to send it for warranty. I broke the pliers, so 25-year warranty. Aha, it is what I thought it was. Let's see, nothing else in there. It is a new helmet cam or video cam. It's the HD Contour Roam. Now this is the Roam, the first version. This is a discontinued model, so I got a really good deal on it. Got it from Future Shop for $100 because they came out with a Roam 2. And there's not much difference between the two. The only difference with this and the Roam 2, from what I can see, is the Roam 2 is available in a few different colors. And it does 60 frames per second at a 720p setting, whereas this one only does 30 frames per second. And that's not really a big deal for me. It's the only time you really see the 60 frame per second advantage is if you do more slow motion video. The stuff I'm doing, and for the amount I paid, which was $100, I'm not going to complain. Now some of you are going to say, oh, you should have got a GoPro. I have an original GoPro, the non-HD one, the very first one that ever came out, and it's been a good camera. The one thing I didn't like about it was the sound quality, or lack of sound, period. So I figured I'd give this a try. This one is also splash resistant, waterproof to 1 meter, which is good enough. So there we go. Manual, or quick start guide, I guess. That's interesting. It's got a little wire, I guess, for pressing one of the buttons. Micro SD is what is needed. I'm going to have to find one. I think I have one. I have one in my phone, which is a 32 gig, and I have one in my GPS, which is an 8 gig. So I'll have to maybe order one up, steal the one out of my phone for now, assuming it's a class 6 or better speed. To this one, I'm pretty sure did not come with a card, period. So let's see what's in the bag or box. Oh, there's a sticker and all the different mounts. This is like looks like a flat mount. I'll probably have to get a few extra mounts, but no, this is a round mount, so this would go on like a helmet or something. Some extra 3M adhesive. Here is a lens cap, which may or may not be useful because it's not tethered, so you end up losing it. This is, what is this? This is a flat mount. Nice thing about this round mount, or this curved mount too, is I think, yes, this indeed does rotate, so you can get it into any position. So with this plus the rotating lens, you can get the camera pointed exactly the way you want. Finally, this little bag is, let's see, just a lanyard of some sort. So yeah, well, let's get to the main attraction. Kind of a nice plastic case. I think I might actually keep this because this will make a good travel case. So it looks like you push this and this opens up. This should be a standard, yep, takes a standard mini USB, which is okay. Right there, got lots of those. Always have one handy. This doesn't have a removable battery. You have to charge it through the USB port. So there you go. There's the camera. It's fogging up a little bit. Contour. It's a nice housing. It's aluminum and very rugged, solid. The rotating lens I was telling you about, you just grab it. Yep, you just spin it. It's actually marked 90, 180, or if you go the other way, negative 90. So you can get that mounted just exactly the way you need to. So let's pull this off, get rid of it. That's where the battery and everything's back there. There's a laser as well to help you align it. Now let's see, I'm going to do this like a regular guy and not read the instructions, but I would assume that allows you to open the back door. Maybe it was already unlocked. I see a white dot. So, interesting. Maybe I better look at the instructions. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I just locked it, so it wasn't unlocked. When the white dot shows, means it's locked. So this means it's unlocked. And then, according to the instructions, it should just flip down. Oh, it's got some charge. I just hit the switch, turned it off. I think that means the battery is dead, so. Well, that's a tight fit, but I assume it's because there's like a rubber seal on it. Huh. Oh, okay, it slides up. Oops. There it is. Yeah, be quiet, I know. Battery's dead. So I don't know if you can see in there. Just let me wait for the beeping. There's just to be quiet. Thank you. So there you can see the charge port. There's a little reset button. This is like the on-off button that attaches through to here. And there's a micro SD slot with no card in it. So, like I say, I'll have to go find a micro SD card. Dig around. I'm sure I can find one somewhere. Now, the biggest selling feature with this camera that I liked, and the thing I didn't like about the GoPro, was when it was mounted on your helmet. You had a heck of a time trying to figure out if you turned it on or off because the button was so small and you couldn't move it with a glove. So you always had to have somebody tell you if the red light was on or off. It was a bit of a pain in the butt. Whereas this one, it's got this big, nice sliding switch. That's on. That's going to complain because the battery's dead. And that's off. Piece of cake. I love that. So regardless of what you're wearing, you can hit that with your fingers, and it's even got a textured surface on it as well to make it easy to slide it forward and back. Now this has kind of like a, I don't know if you wouldn't really call that a dovetail, but that's where you slide in your mounting hardware. So it slides in sideways like so. I see there's a lock button, so you probably want that down. Slides it forward. It's on there nice and solid. This one can rotate, and then press the lock button, probably to slide it off. Yeah, that's alright. Now this one doesn't really have a lock button or anything. It's just a friction fit. But I would imagine that's pretty solid. I wouldn't go anywhere. So there you have it. Now I'm going to have to charge it up. And oh, there's one other feature which I won't be able to show you until it's charged up, but it's supposed to have a there it is. Let me just turn the light off. You can see, maybe you can see there's like an alignment laser, but from what I've read, it's not quite bright enough to be of much good out in the bright light, so it's maybe of limited use, but you could always hold something up in front of it to align it. But yeah, I think I'm going to be happy with it. First thing I need to do, like I say, is I'll charge it up, and I will as well find a card for it, and maybe I don't know what I'll mount it on. Don't really have anything running right now. Or snowy and cool out, so snowmobile's not fixed yet. None of the RC stuff is really capable of going out in that snow. So I don't know. Maybe I'll even mount it to the Jeep and take the Jeep out into the back and drive around just to see what kind of footage it takes, and I'll post it up for you. In any case, take care and talk to you later.